December's update on our solar PV, battery storage, electric heating system and electric travel or electric cars. Our heating system is purely infrared heating. There's no other type of heating throughout December. And if you want to pause the video to see what size heaters we have in each room, please zoom in and take a look. Moving on to our solar throughout December, we only produced 87.5 kilowatt hours, which is the worst December we've ever had, even when we've had a single array. And we got 414 kilowatt hours out of the Tesla Powerwall, and most of that was charging from the grid. There was a few little bits of yellow in this picture showing the solar storage. The net grid use was 2.218 megawatt hours, and again most of that's been drawn directly from the grid. A little bit of Powerwall, and there will be a little bit of solar in there, but you can't see it on the scale. The home usage was 2.253 megawatt hours, and most of that is from the grid and Powerwall, as you can see. 21% of we were self-powered, so that's from the Powerwall, charged from the grid, or the solar PV. And all the grid charging would have been done off-peak at 5 pence per kilowatt hour through Octopus GO tariff. So during peak times we had 5% from solar, 30% from the Powerwall, and the grid pull was 65% during peak time. During off-peak we had no solar production. That's because it was at night. We didn't get anything from the Powerwall, and again that was because we were charging the Powerwall during the night, and 100% grid pull, and that was for 874.2 kilowatt hours. The solar offset, so we only produced 3% of our total home usage through solar. And just to illustrate how bad the solar production was during December, only 45.5 kilowatt hours from our original solar inverter, whereas normally we could see up to 90 kilowatt hours. The second array just a little bit less than the first array, but that's because of some technical voltage differences in the two inverters. But we had a total of 87.3 kilowatt hours across both inverters. And as a result, we never had any excess solar to go into the hot water tank. We travelled 797 miles in the two electric cars, the Egolf and the MG, at a cost of £15.18. The average cost that we paid from everything we pulled from the grid was 9.2 pence per kilowatt hour. And when you include the very little amount that we generated from solar, that brought the average price down to 8.8 pence per kilowatt hour throughout December. But the overall price throughout 2021 for what we paid for every bit of energy we pulled from the grid or generated ourselves is 4.7 pence per kilowatt hour. That's mainly thanks to the solar and the home storage battery throughout the year. And this average cost for the month of December has helped keep our energy bills down for heating the home at just a cost of £47, or just over £47 to heat the home throughout December. Again, though, that was just over a megawatt hour to heat the home throughout December, and that was 45% of our overall usage in the home. The car charging was 15% of our usage, and it would have cost £30.11 based on our average cost for the month of 8.8 pence per kilowatt hour, but the actual cost was £15.18. The hot water used 14%, or 310 kilowatts, at £27.28. The general home usage was 19% at £36.86, and that was for 418 kilowatt hours. The fridge freezer used 34.5 kilowatt hours, or 2% of the overall usage. The clothes washing and drying used 2% at 45.6 kilowatt hours, or £4 and a penny. Cooking used 2% at 47.9 kilowatt hours at £4.21, and the dehumidifier used 42 kilowatt hours or 2%. The grid export was 1 kilowatt hour. There was no real percentage in that because it was so small. And finally, to summarise up, and for really all of 2021, we had 83 days of grid-free living since we've had, and that came all after we added the second solar array. We did 9,198 miles at a cost of £105.70. We imported 11.98 megawatt hours or 11,980 kilowatt hours. We generated 5,797 kilowatt hours. We had a total electric usage of 17,777 kilowatt hours. That's massive. I can't even believe how much we did use, and that was at a cost of £1,036.98. We do have a gas hob, and the gas hob has cost us £80.55, and all these costs include daily charge and VAT. So the total cost to date of 2021 was £1,117.53. We got forfeit payments totaling £2,095.39. So that gives us a balance of minus £977.86 throughout 2021. As usual, thanks for watching, and please like and subscribe. And if you've got any questions or comments, please add it to the section below. I may do another video just based on the heating system and the way we're heating the home throughout November and December of this year. I'll leave you with the day-by-day data from the Tesla app, as usual, if you want to browse through that. And I'll see you all again in 2022.